was on Rise and Tame Street Team or was in a movie or something. Every one of them, almost every one of them. You know what I'm saying? So I just didn't see no point. Like, it was just a lot of bullshit going nowhere. So I got together with a few. I was like, man, look, we about to start something different. I swear, man, it came from nowhere. Ape Squad. I didn't even think of it. I swear. Like the movie Respect, I didn't think of it. All that shit. Only thing I put thought into was government. And that flopped. You know what I'm saying? Like, to rap, first mixtape, I ain't put no thought behind that shit either. Nigga, I used to rap on a little ass camera. Little digital camera. It had no mic, none of that shit. Just had a computer and a camera. Shit. Spitting on that bitch. Every day, shit. From dissing niggas or whatever. Then, let me see what happened after that. All the Ape Squad thing, it was like, I had been to NAACP meetings, all kind of shit, like dealing with a lot of bullshit. And having meetings with the police about stay off these youngsters, you know what I'm saying? They at my house, they good, you know what I'm saying? They ain't worried about nothing. We about to start doing something positive. And that's why we started throwing house parties. That's where the Ape Squad hoodies and all that shit came from. And A-Ray had came. And, he was like, man, I'm trying to get with that movement, whatever. Like, the first thing I thought about, like, was hollering at niggas that rapped in the area. Not the typical niggas, you know, because they had already had what they had established. And I was just like, I don't want to go that direction, like, because I feel like it ain't been working. You know what I'm saying? Some of it worked, some of it don't, but I mean, I think I wanted something different. Like, that's why on the rules, you know, we don't bump no artists that don't spit no lyrics. Not that I don't like don't music or whatever. We just don't do that because we trying to get them to stretch mentally. They gonna try to be an artist, you know what I'm saying? That's where it came out. And I wanted a movement that was gonna put Cape and Sykeston together, Madrid and Charleston, everywhere that's in this area, and it started becoming something that was different. I was like, man, why just stick to this area when we can stretch out, go everywhere? That's when we started getting apes in Houston, Boston, all kind of places. So, like, fuck it, man. Like, let's try something different. And, little niggas, they was already selling, like, my balls and my word and shit. So everybody was on one quarter. And it ain't like just something that was just big. I just told them straight up, like, we got to be organized. This is what we're going to do, because I hate seeing the police. I hate seeing a lot of the bullshit that goes on. So after that, we said, fuck it, let's put it together. And everything fell into place, from the aid to the hoodie to the songs, going ape, all that shit. Everything just fell into place, man. I ain't think about none of that shit. As soon as I heard the track for the Small Town, for the Shuffle Fashion, going ape, all that shit, I was just like, damn, shit taking off like a motherfucker. Wrong. We put some money behind something serious, so still going to NAACP meetings. They'll let some of the little niggas out and shit, and niggas start thinking positive. That's when I got older people on the team that just start moving. So, hey, like my Killer, that came from, I don't know, shit. That came from the song, really. Like, I swear, like, King Kong was the last song I recorded on the Thriller album, which was the first album on the CD, but at the same time, it was just like, damn, that's showing that nigga's transition from being just Codeine by itself and Cobra to being the Dean, you know what I'm saying? Being a Mike Killer, being a more smarter rapper, being a more sound rapper, you know what I'm saying? Spitter, whatever, artist, whatever. And just really not really following nobody's rules, that's it. I'm really trying to create a different type of sound for Missouri music. Which brings me over to, right, from the mode. I swear. Didn't think about it. Same as Big Mama. Big Mama was just like, shit. When I first heard Big Mama, and that mama got 40-something thousand views. When I first heard Big Mama, I was just like, in this, I remember, I named the file, Go Ahead Big Mama, because when I listen to beats, like, if I come over the hook right there, that's what I'm gonna name the beat, whatever. So shit. They took that motherfucker and we had ran with it. I was like, damn, just stuck in the nigga head. Same as from the Mo, I'm sitting up here by myself. Sitting there, you know what I'm saying? And that was the same little melody going off in a nigga head. I swear, man, if I sat down and tried to explain some of this shit, nigga, I can't. That's why I only had one verse, cause I ain't take that song seriously. That's why I did the video in the snow. Just to say, let's throw this out there and see what they think about that. I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker by myself. Nigga, hands was hurting. You can't tell. I did that backflip like 4 or 5 times just to get it right. You know what I'm saying? I was throwing snow, all kinds of shit. Hands was hurting. Trying to set the camera up on the car and shit. Cause niggas went around. And we got the boss lady shit. So. It was cool, man. Like, from the moment, it was ridiculous. Like, I didn't even think people was gonna like it till I'm like, damn. That's when you know you got a hit, because that song crossed over all kind of barriers. Every little barrier I thought that song was gonna have, from a nigga just flat out singing it, just with passion, like, nigga, this where I'm from, this where I love, you can hear the nigga voice, to like hood niggas loving it, you know what I'm saying? Little kids loving it, old people loving it, white, black, no matter, whoever, they love that song. And that's crazy to me. I never thought I'd find a song that was like that, ever. And I swear, like, when I recorded the second verse, I wrote that verse maybe 8 different times. Just because I wanted to be a part with the first one. The first one, I wouldn't even think about none of that shit. Just wrote out how a nigga felt. That's crazy. That's when you know you got something, because that shit pours out of you. That's the same as Throw the Can. Throw the Can was a fucking joke. Kid you not. Kid you not. I'm sitting right over here, nigga. That was before I even had a mic stand. And I swear, I'm sitting right over here. Heard the beat. Go ham on the floor. Go ham on. And I'm like, I'm listening to that shit. I'm like, go ham on the floor. And then I don't know. I always said that. Throw the can on the situation. I'm gonna throw the can on this shit. And Throw the Can really came from, like, ever since I was like, basically, let's go all the way back, because when I was younger, I used to fight, right? And like, I got scars on my hand, like this hand broke, but we ain't gonna get into that. This pinky broke, whatever. But I used to get into fights, and then like the niggas they'd go back, because I wasn't the really loud talking type, but I talk shit if it's a situation, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't the type to just say, you know, just flat out be on one all the time. And niggas would get in their feelings, and they'd be like, oh man, that ain't what happened or whatever. I whooped that nigga. But the whole side of your face purple. Ain't nothing wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? And I used to hate that. I'm like, man, I wish I had that shit on camera. And I used to have a camera all the time. Like, my mama bought me a camera on Christmas one year. And Pelican brought this shit up not that long ago. He was like, man, I'll tell you what Cobra got that shit from, man. He was like, man, Niecy bought that nigga a camera one time, man, and he was stuck with that. I bought a camera. I used to have it with me every day at school. So one time I was like 15 or whatever. Then I was like, fuck it, we do something with it. Like, it's here, we want to do something with it. I took drama class, all kind of shit. That's when the movie shit started. With anyway, niggas get behind the shit. So I just like, fuck it, we gonna record it from now on. Like, y'all feel like that, we gonna record it. And always the motherfucker that wanna be, no matter what. Just because it was like, niggas see me. I ain't gooned out. I ain't got a whole bunch. I ain't got no tats, no golds, no dreads, none of that. Like, nothing that's like the typical hood nigga, whatever. I ain't sell crack. I'm dead. But they think that makes you tough or something like that. Like, who makes these rules is what I want to know. That's crazy. Anyway, after that, like, it was always beef, always problems. And I want the type to hold my tongue and shit. You know, fighting became something different. Became shooting. Became a lot of different shit. So, became jail. That's a long time. I didn't get to fight with nobody.